Okay guys, so down at Greenhills on the Bishop Bowl complex. It's hot, like 28, 29 degrees. We didn't get here till just after midday. It's quite quiet considering it's a Monday, but maybe people on holiday and stuff. So there's a few pegs on there on Greenhills. It's like an old quarry, and they're like in a narrow channel, so it's not dissimilar really to like a canal. Really deep margins, anything from right just off your rod tip, sort of 9 going out to sort of 13.5 foot. So really great for sort of margin fishing and just dotting your baits down, fishing slack line. So yeah, we managed to get in 3 of the 5 pegs that sort of control that area, which is good. Got me and 3 of the mates who should have been in France, well, Saturday just gone, a couple of days ago, but fortunately same situation as we've had before. Too expensive to go with the extra test, but anyway, that was that. So we decided we all club together and have a little bit of a social in England. So yeah, we're on Greenhills, roasting up, probably hotter than it is in France. 3 rods are out now, so we're left-hand rod's only like 2.5, 2 3/4 wraps out, and that's in about 11 foot of water, so it's pretty deep. Nice hard clean bottom, just in amongst a bit of weed and some reeds. Middle rod's sort of right onto the opposite side of the sort of cutting. I'll show you in a bit. I'll flip the camera around it, and that's against some reeds. That's in about 9 3/4, 10 foot of water, again hard bottom. And then the right hand rod, I've found a spot at only 3 3/4 wraps out, and that's in about 13. It's like a flat area, and it's slowly gradients up to the margin and the bank obviously I'm on, up to around 9. So I'm going to just fish on that sort of the bottom edge of that drop off before it starts to come up. And that's only 3 3/4 out, as I say, so not put any bait on that one yet. Loads of fish cruising up and down this channel. Put out floaters. It's a bit of a nightmare really. You've got the ducks, the geese and the seagulls, so I think that's a bit of a no-no, so I decided just to throw a zig out. So put an 11 foot zig out, which would be interesting because I brought down my short 9 foot stalking rods here, so I've got like a set of 3. Really brilliant for like small water and like close in stuff, but yeah, be interesting with an 11 foot zig on a 9 foot rod. So I'll be engaging some of my mates to help out if I do have anything on that one, but we'll see what happens. It's all a bit quiet at the minute. It's probably too hot. We're waiting for another hour or so till it cools off. Bait wise, excuse me, so I'm fishing over a bit of particle, so a mixed particle really. Sort of chopped tigers, split peas, maize, hemp, and then put like a load of porridge oats in, you know, the sort of Quaker ones that you have from the microwave. My kids don't eat them anymore, and they're brilliant for like just like stodging up the mix once it's sort of thawed out, and it gives like a nice milky cloud, and it's sweet as well. So I put probably about 5 to 8 spoms across 2 rods so far of that, and then I'm just spraying over some boilie from Sea Baits. So the left hand rod is on Diablo, so that's the sort of Reaper chili meaty one with like a smoky sausage back note to it. So yeah, I'm 16 mils, that's across there, so I've just spread a few buoys on that one, and that one's on the Snowman rig with a Diablo hard hooker, which is like one of the new ranges just come out, and then it's just topped off with a 12mm Diablo pop-up. So that's left hand rod. So the middle rod at the 10 3/4 wraps on the opposite side, so that's on Octoberry. So I really liking Octoberry actually. That's sort of my second favourite probably to Diablo at the moment. And yeah, again that's Snowman, exactly the same setup as the Diablo one, and yeah, a spray of boilie over the top as well. There's a lot of small rudder and like nuisance fishing here, so they're going to probably muller most of that particle, to be fair. So I didn't want to use too small a bait really, because I think I'll get picked up by that and you'll end up with like 8 ounce roach on the end or something. So yeah, try and sort of keep away from them as best we can. And then the right hand rod, so sigging at the minute, so but I'm going to bring that in a bit and put it out in readiness for this evening. And that one's going to go on the nuts. So same thing, it's going to be like a Snowman setup with a hard hooker that they brought out, and also the 12mm pop up on the top, just to sort of like balance out, give it a little bit of a sighter. Spray a bait over the top, and also I'm going to probably just dip a little bit of particle in that one, but it is a bit closer in, so I think the roach rod and that will probably get onto that one a little bit too quickly, but we'll see. So yeah, that's what it is. Here till Wednesday, so we've got sort of like three sectioned of like bite time, so like evenings and mornings. did sort of look at doing some floaters, but yeah, no good on that one. So I might throw those eggs back out again tomorrow, see what happens with that. So yeah, here till Wednesday sort of dinner time, see what happens. But yeah, I'll check in a little bit later. Hopefully I'm gonna have some fish on here as well, so give you something else to sort of see rather than my ugly face looking at you, just shouting about stuff. Yeah, I'll stop it there and then I'll flick the camera around and then I'll just like give you a couple of dot spots of where I am now, and so you can see the place. So see you later. So yeah, this is a swim. So it's swim 4. Well, it looks a bit like a 9, but it's a 4. Paint's rubbed away. So this is swim 4. Yeah. So this is Greenhills on the Bishop's Bowl complex. Really nice. It's sort of like, I know this is a long channel. I'll flick you down to the right so you can see what's going on. So yeah, obviously you're fishing against, it's in an old quarry, so that's why you've got like those really steep sides, which gives you the deep margins. So my mate's on the next peg further down there as well. But yeah, you literally just sort of where the end of these reeds are, that's in like 9 3/4 to 10 foot. Go another rod length out, and that's when you're in the 11s, and then it's 13, and then it just shelves back up on the opposite side there. So then we put in one sort of in line with that tree over there, but only like 3 3/4 wraps out, as I say. And then the reeds that you can see coming up in your picture now, so right in front of those is where my middle rod is, and then the left hand rod, or the margin rod, is just like a set of reeds. You can probably just look through here, it's just on the edge of those, and that's in that 11 foot. So yeah, as you see, it sort of like bears round, and there's a point over there. That's one of my mates having a bit of a sneeze. So yeah, that bit there that you can see is like a point. There's a swim on that one, and then it goes round to the rest of the sort of lake where it widens right out. So this is like the narrowest part. But yeah, really good. So hopefully I'll have some fish. Seen plenty about cruising up and down, so I just hope they drop down a little bit later on. So yeah, so it's quite natural and, well, I don't know, wild to a point, which is really nice. I like that. So yeah, well, yeah, there's the house. I got the mozzie net up because I fish my estate lake. Excuse me. At the weekend, I'm meant by mosquitoes. They flipping like me nowadays. Now I've got into my old age, obviously mature meat. So yeah, I need the net up and a bit of spray on me tonight. Although I don't really like using that if I can help it, because let's flick you back around. I don't like it tainting my hands with the baits. Sometimes needs must. But yeah, there you go. So we'll see what happens, and I'll check in later. Ta-da. Unfortunately, it was a blank, but I had a nice social anyway. It was just basically too hot.